Hello YouTube. Today I have another video for you guys today, and today, before I get started, I'm gonna talk a little bit, and I've been having an idea of changing up my gaming pickups routine. Instead of doing it at the end of the month and having a huge pickups at the end of the month, I was thinking maybe do twice a month, if you guys are up for that, seeming as a lot of people like to watch my pickups, I guess. I mean, if you guys are up for that, leave a comment and let me know because this is going to be in the middle of the month. Because I usually get two big hauls a month. So tell me what you guys think if you want to do two, because I got a lot of games here. Like I said, with my new job, I can afford to get more games, so I've got more than I used to get. So I've got a lot of PS2 stuff. Like I said, if you guys haven't seen my Doom 3 video, go check that out. It's got no views, so I have no idea if that didn't hit sub boxes or what's going on, but go check that out. I talk a little bit about what I'm doing. First we're going to go oldest stuff to newest stuff, and that will be, I think that's, yeah, let's go with this one first since there's only one. Game Gear, like I said in my Doom 3 Let's Play, I'm going to try to collect every North American Game Gear title, so I got this one I don't have, so I got Echo, the Tides of Time. Also, I'm not going to say the prices of what I pick these up for anymore. It just wastes time, and it's not really that important anyways. But I got Echo, the Tides of Time. This game is really weird. I don't really think there's an objective to it. I haven't found an objective. I just kind of swam around, and that's pretty much all I did. So I'm not sure what you're supposed to do, but there you go. I got it for the Game Gear because I didn't have it. Next system we're moving on to, because that was the only Game Gear, was Super Nintendo. I got two games. First one I got was Super Scope 6, and I don't have the Super Scope, but this was a really good deal, so I decided to pick this up. I'm going to be looking for the Super Scope light gun, and so hopefully I can play this. So it's going to be something cool to have. I haven't actually played it at all yet, so this next one I have played a bit of, and this one is a new addition to my Final Fantasy collection. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. This is a really this was made for basically to appeal to a lot of the Western audiences. So this is basically a Final Fantasy that strictly was for the U.S. Of course, they had a version in Japan, but it was called like Final Fantasy U.S. or something. But I don't speak like really good Japanese, so I can't really tell you exactly what it said. But yeah, this is a Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. It's a pretty fun game. I've played a little bit of it, and it does save, so I'm really happy about it. It's in fairly good shape, so yeah, I'm really happy to have Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I've played about halfway through it. It's pretty cool. I think it's halfway through it. I don't know. That's next. We're moving on to PlayStation 1. First thing I got, I'll go with the one I already have. I got another copy of Final Fantasy IX. The reason I got this version of Final Fantasy IX is because a long time ago, before I started collecting, back when PlayStation 2 came out, my mom didn't want all the PlayStation 1 cases hanging around, so she threw away all my PlayStation 1 cases. So I got Final Fantasy IX. I got this. The only reason I got this was for the case. So yeah, it came complete. So good deal. Final Fantasy IX is my favorite one too. So all I need for replacement cases is Final Fantasy VII, and they'll have every Final Fantasy in a case. So except for the Super Nintendo ones. Next PlayStation 1 thing I got was Death Trap Dungeon. This reason I picked this up is it looks like a dungeon crawl RPG, which was pretty cool. I like dungeon crawlers, and it was made by Eidos. And Eidos is a really cool developer that I liked. They made some cool games that I like, especially Soul Reaver games. So I picked this up. Graphics aren't that great, and the sound effects aren't that great either. But the gameplay is pretty fun. Controls are a little bit weird, but you know, a lot of the 3D controls for PlayStation 1 were weird. So it's nothing too spectacular, but it's not that bad either. So I mean, it's a pretty good PlayStation 1 title. I haven't beat it yet, but I've played a little bit of it to see if it worked. All right, next we're moving on to let's move on to this because this is gonna take a while. Next we're moving on to GameCube. I got two GameCube games. I got Star Wars Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3. This game has very impressive graphics for the GameCube. I picked this up because I like Star Wars games, and there was a really slim picking. Like I said, there's always really slim pickings on the GameCube games where I live, so I picked this one up because, you know, Star Wars game. It almost came complete. It has all the inserts, but it's missing the manual, so that's the only thing missing from this. They got the disc here, so it's a pretty fun game. I played the tutorial mission, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, it's the controls are really weird though for turning. I don't like how the way it turns, but other than that, it's a pretty cool game. Next one I've played quite a bit of. I'm not a big fan of it though. Was Amazing Island. If you haven't seen this, Game Grumps did a whole episode about this, and you can see about that. It's not a very good game. I don't think it is, at least. But it has some unique things where you can create your own monster, and basically you play a bunch of mini games with the monster. That's the part I don't like. I don't like playing like the mini games where you smash one button. It's a lot like Mario Party. I'm not a big Mario Party fan, so that's probably why I don't like it. But it's a game that was exclusive for the GameCube, and so I decided to pick it up, and it looked pretty interesting. It was okay. So next, we're moving on to PlayStation 2, and as you know, I'm trying to get as many PlayStation 2 games as possible, and I got 5 PlayStation 2 games. So the first one is a game I've been looking for. Was Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1. I have Dark Alliance 2, and I wanted Dark Alliance 1. I beat this back in the day. I never owned it. I borrowed it from a friend, and I beat it a long time ago. So I got this. You know, it didn't come complete. Just came with the disc and the case. No manual. Unfortunate, but you know, it's better than not having it at all. And but at least it has the case. So really fun game. Highly recommend this game for RPG fans on PlayStation 2. So yeah. Next one we got is one I already had, but like I said, I'm trying to get cases for everything. So Maximo Ghost to Glory. If you remember my first pickups video, I bought this game from GameStop way back when. So I found this at my used store, and it had the case. So this doesn't have the manual though, but it had the case. So I decided to pick this up, and you know, so now I have the cased version and I have the loose one. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the loose one yet. Might give it away. Might try to trade it in. So I'm glad to have a case for this one. Next one is a new one that I got. Was I picked this up because I'm a pretty big fan of Final Fantasy and Square Enix. So I picked up Star Ocean Till the End of Time. I played a little bit of this so far. It's a 2-disc game for the PlayStation 2, which I didn't even know they did 2-disc games for PS2. So it's got the little flappy thing, and it did come complete with the manual. Very nice condition manual, and super thick manual as well. So this is a pretty hefty game. I love the voice acting in this game, and just the way the graphics are is really cool. I'd never played a Star Ocean game until this, so this is a pretty cool game. I'm glad to have it to the collection, and yeah, this is really good for JRPG fans. Next one I used to play a lot back in the day with my friend. I never owned this one, but I played it a lot, and this was Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. It's a pretty awesome game. I love the Ratchet and Clank games. Weird thing about this is black label case with the red label game. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but anyways, yeah, you got all the cool stuff about Ratchet and Clank, and it's a really fun game. This game is extremely fun with split screen, and local multiplayer is awesome for this game, and it supports up to 4 people with the multi-tap, so awesome game. Next one I got was a pretty classic PS2 game. It was Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy. This one came complete, in very nice condition too. And this is made by Naughty Dog, and that's the reason I got it, because I like Naughty Dog's games. And this is a really cool 3D platformer kind of game, sort of like Crash Bandicoot, but this is a really fun game. And I used to play this. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of games that my friends used to have that I liked. So I mean, this is one of them. Except I had only played Jak and Daxter 2, the one with the flying cars. I used to love the flying cars thing. So I got this, and I'm looking for Jak and Daxter 2 and 3. So it's a cool game to have in the collection, and it'll fit right in nicely. Last two games are for PlayStation 3. Next one, the first one I got was Uncharted 2 Game of the Year Edition. It's a greatest hits. This is my first greatest hits PS3 game ever. Now I have all the Uncharted games for PlayStation 3. I'm still working on number 1 because I've been getting a lot of games and I've been playing a bunch of stuff. So, looking forward to this because this is supposed to be the best one. And yeah, a lot of people, from what I've been hearing, didn't like 3 because of the multiplayer, but I don't even play the I barely play multiplayer anymore, so I got this game, looking forward to this. I'm really liking the Uncharted games, so not much else to say about that. And this last one I'd never even heard of, but I picked it up because I liked the cover, and it was a PlayStation exclusive, so I've never heard of it, so it's called Cross Edge, and this is by NIS America, and this was translated into English by NIS. They do that with a lot of Japanese games. It did come complete. And this is supposed to be, this is a JRPG. Where it's got really weird, it's got 2D graphics, but they're not very sharp 2D graphics. But the, I haven't played a bunch of it because I just got it yesterday. But it's a pretty interesting game. From what I've heard, it's like a bunch of popular JRPG characters thrown into one JRPG, which is interesting. So I'm going to have to play this and see how it works. It does have trophies, so... And the cool thing about this game is you can actually install the game data to your hard drive and reduce load times, which is something I think is really cool. More games should have done that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this one. And there you go, that's all the games that I picked up. Like I said, this is only my mid-month pickup. Tell me if you guys like these mid-month pickups, and I'll do 2 a month instead of just the 1 a month. If you guys like that, leave a comment or a thumbs up or something and let me know. And if I get enough likes and stuff, I'll do more 2 pickups a month. So there you go. There's all the games that I got. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any suggestions for games I should pick up, let me know. I have a Super Nintendo, a NES, a GameCube, a PS2, PS1, PS3, Atari 2600, Game Gear, Game Boy, and Game Boy Advance. I think that's everything. I'm pretty sure that's everything. So, if you guys have any suggestions for games, leave them in the comment box below, and see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.